Well, the last time I did a field video, I was in Hawaii. Check out my Waimea Bay surf video. That's pretty cool. It's on the same channel. Anyway, today I'm going to throw in my normal field, and I'm throwing discs that are pretty common. Many people have thrown these. They're control fairway drivers, maybe a couple distance drivers too. Control drivers are drivers that are meant to have as little effort as possible to throw a longer distance. Those are 7, 8, 9s, 10s usually. Wow, it's windy out here. Whew. I hope you can hear me. I'll scream, okay? Sorry about the audio, but let's get things started. I'm going to throw these and talk about how they throw, maybe talk about some of the numbers and tell you how to play this game of disc golf, and give you some tips too. So smash that like button and subscribe. Let's go. Write your names on the disc. That way you'll know, and you'll get them back maybe if you lose them. Also know how many you're throwing when you go into a field. Come out to a field, throw with your friends. And maybe there's a disc you don't like, but they like, and vice versa. You can swap discs. Here we go. Discraft Express. Should be understable. Now the wind is kind of behind me, so let's see what happens. Who knows? First throw of the day, no warm-up. Oh no. Yeah, not so good, but that's okay. Pro Vulcan, 13.5, -4 too. It should be very flippy. 13 means it's a distance driver. That means it takes a lot of power to get this thing to turn over. And my second throw of the day, I probably won't have anywhere near that power, nor will I ever. But yes, it should. 13, basically 12, 13, 14, maybe even 11. Those are your distance drivers, harder to control. Maybe they do a bigger S curve for you, harder to get to go in a straight line. Second number, glide, 5. Third number, -4. Basically, that's the turn. Stability. A -4 should be very, very understable. With a forehand flick, -1, -2, -3, -4. I should be able to throw this with a lot of hyzer and let it turn over. I'm going to try it. Right hand, backhand, same thing. -1, -2, -3, -4. That's how much hyzer. You really want to be throwing these the same way. If you're finding that you're turning a disc over too much and there's a negative third number, -4, switch down to a -2 or -1. Maybe you need a 0. 0 is stable. That means if you throw it flat, it'll stay flat. If you throw it with hyzer, it'll stay on the hyzer. And maybe do a dog leg right or right hand backhand, dog leg left. Okay. Last number, 2. That's the fade. Disc, forehand, disc that you throw, right hand, forehand flick, will fade that way. Right hand, backhand, will fade this way. All right, enough talk. Let's throw it. A lot of crazy wind today. I didn't turn that over at all. In other words, it was a terrible throw. This is a beast, champion beast. Let's see. I don't know about this. I haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see what happens. Pretty flat, pretty stable. This is a 7.5, -2, 1, so it should be pretty stable. A little bit of turnover. I think it's a very straight disc called a Sting. Oh. Beautiful, right? There you go. See, I'm throwing the speed 7 well, and I'm throwing the speed 10s, 11s, 12s not very well. That tells you something. D4 lightning discs. This is a staple of my bag. Tends to be a pretty straight disc. Let's see how it does today with all this wind. Yeah, understable. Turned right over. I probably turned my wrist over too. That didn't help, but not a bad disc. I love that disc actually. Beast. This should be pretty flippy. A lot of you throw beasts. I think I have more than one today, actually. Great destroyer. Where are all those beasts? Let's see, do I have more? There's a glow beast. Yeah. All right, so beast and a beast. I'll throw two of them. Why not? Start off with the glow beast. Yes, it will glow in the dark. Whew. Very nice. Regular DX plastic beast. More stable. Did you see it kind of fade? Okay. These are all pretty common discs here. Wraith. Nice throw. Now, did you see how much hyzer I put on that? I knew it was flippy, so I gave it a lot of hyzer. This destroyer, 12.5 -1.3, not as flippy. I'll throw it flatter. Let's see if I can get any distance out of it. So there you go, DX destroyer. Now, a word about DX plastic. It breaks in the quickest. This is also a leopard that's DX. It's understable.
It will teach your kids all about President Trump's accomplishments and his plan to save America.
As I was saying, DX plastic, leopard, okay? What are the numbers on here? 6.5 -2.1. Should be pretty flippy.
This collectible pin. Get it before it's gone. Visit Kids.
All right, let me just throw this thing. Wow. Speed 6 leopard. Beginners should throw mid-ranges to low-speed control drivers. There's your lesson. Here's another DX plastic disc, 9.5 -3.1. And again, I threw it with a lot of hyzer. Here's another DX disc. DX plastic breaks in quicker, and it's more understable after it breaks in. It flips over better. Yes, it can wear out. It can get too flippy. I keep DX plastic discs in my bag so I can throw them over water and in hazards and things like that. That way, if I lose them, not so bad. Another comment on that. If you love your disc, never throw it near water. Also, if you love your disc, know what plastic it is, know, of course, the type of disc it is, write your number on it, as I said earlier, but also keep note of the weight and know these things so that if it ever gets lost or it wears out, you can get another one. Okay, Gazelle. Numbers are really faded on this one. Let's go. Woo. Wind is doing crazy things today. Here's a favorite of mine, Starlight Boss. And you see why. Look at that one. Great distance on that. Vulcan, Pro Vulcan. Little nicer plastic. 13.5 -4.2. -5, -4 now. It's not very flippy for me. Thunderbird 9502. Not flippy at all. Should go straight and fight and then fade. Let's see. Yep. Fought, stayed straight, and then faded. Avenger. Man, I haven't thrown this one in a while. It's a pretty light disc, though. Oh, jeez. Really turned over a lot. Viper. Had some good success with that disc. Not a great throw today, though. Here's a Boss, 13.5, -1.3. I threw that Starlight Boss earlier. I love that one. That was my farthest throw here. Let's see how this one does. Yeah, not anywhere near as far. It's not as thrown. It's not as broken in. And it just didn't turn over that much. Okay, Destroyer. Oh, that one's not turning over at all. This was an interesting disc here. It is a Discraft Elite XS, and it at one time was the farthest thrown disc, I believe. Numbers are 8503. This one's 170. Not super heavy, but not super light either. I like mid 160s for my arm and my speed, which is not very fast. But let's see how it goes. I see these are quite collectible too. Yeah, my arm is not breaking any distance records with that one. But there you go. I hope you've learned something from my throws here. I'm going to go ahead and show you how they did. Definitely that, which one was it? I guess it was the, well, we'll go down and see. Let's keep it a surprise. Which one threw the farthest? Which one's turned over the most? I'll tell you all about it. Here we go. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, well, some of them didn't even make it over the tip here. Discraft Express and this Destroyer, they should throw better. I really didn't throw them very well. Also this Viper, I've had great throws with that too. The Vulcan here. Let's see what else we have. This Elite XS, no, not very good. And well, the Beast was not good either. And I'm just gathering them up here. This Beast, not very good. That's kind of strange. This Boss here, and it turned over a lot. The Destroyer, these are more stable discs. Did not turn them over a lot. Put them in my pile over there. But here we go. We're getting into some good ones here. There's the Gazelle. What else? Yes, the Sidewinder. Turned over a lot, very flippy. This Leopard here was amazing. And it's light. So wind really carried it. I think it's super light actually. What is it? It's a 145, I believe. Yeah, super light. And look at this one. This is the longest flyer. This is pretty much about the longest I've thrown here. That's my Starlight Boss. And it was certainly one of the main discs I bagged. I lost my favorite, a white Starlight Boss with purple foil on it. If you see one of those, let me know. But I love that disc, and I love this one. So yeah, I started from way up here. And if you like car reviews, well, check out my Alpina B7 BMW. Just got that back on the road. Just did a video short one too. But that's the farthest flyer today, the Starlight Boss. What was the most understable? The Wraith, yes. And here's my Lightning SBD D4. You can search that and watch some of my rounds with this. I've had some amazing shots with this disc. I love it. I also have the Hookshot #1 that I use. I like this brand a lot. They have ridges, so it feels really good on your forehand grip. I love it. So, what have we learned today? Well, we've learned that I'm going to start bagging my Starlight Boss again. The Wraith, that was very good too. DX Plastic Wraith, Sidewinder. These are all discs that I bagged before. The D4 and this very light Leopard I should perhaps bag too. And that's how you figure out your discs. Come out and throw them in a field. If you're on a football field, then you can measure better, and that's pretty cool. There are apps out there, of course, where you can do that if you really want to know how far you're throwing. But I hope you've enjoyed this field work video. As I said, come out with your friends, throw each other's discs. Maybe you'll do a trade, and just come out and enjoy the great sport of disc golf. I'm working on another full round video. I'll have that out fairly soon. What else? I just put up a cover of Maggie May by Rod Stewart, where I play all the instruments, including the mandolin. That's a pretty cool video. What are the recent videos I've done? Like I said, surfing in Waimea Bay. Yes, that's the same one from the Beach Boys Surfing USA. If you like the Beach Boys, I have Girl Don't Tell Me on my Ink video channel, INK video on YouTube. And I also put Surfer Girl on there too, I think. I played that on the beach. But yeah, check that one out. And check out all my music videos, original music videos. I'll Never Tell, Free Your Mind has a lot of my car collection, musical instrument collection. Check out my guitar reviews. Beatles in London, that's a great video where I actually see a real Beatle. Check that out. Beatles in London and Liverpool. U2 in Dublin and also Ireland. And Jimi Hendrix's Life and Death in London, along with his lady friends. Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris. Jim Morrison in Alexandria, Virginia. And also in LA, where he wrote People Are Strange and Love Street. I show you those locations. Andy Warhol's Life in Pittsburgh. Just subscribe to Ivan Katz Productions, K-A-T-Z. And also subscribe to my Drivin' Ivan and Ink video, as I said, INK video on YouTube, and also TikTok, where I do song stories and some cool videos there. The Real Drivin' Ivan is my car channel on TikTok. DrivinIvanKatz, same as my YouTube for Instagram. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this disc golf video. Thanks for watching. I am producer Ivan Katz.